From the historic Golden Pin Lanes in Tucson, we're here for the title matches of today's JBT event. We got both divisions at once, and we are bowling the Rising Tide format. After their 5-game qualifier, they bowl 1 game at a time, with the lowest overall score being eliminated. So after game 6, the lowest total got eliminated. After game 7, the lowest 2 totals got eliminated, and the tide continued to rise until these are the only bowlers left. 3 of them still remaining in the handicap division. And as it stands right now, it's over here. Well, this is not going to work. Let's go over here and check it out. Makes it easier to show you this way. There's 3 bowlers left. Celeste Valdez is sitting at plus 203. That's her game to the left of that plus 203 the previous game. Alexis is at plus 57. And Samantha's at 108. They're bowling this last game and adding that pinfall there for their final score. But there's an additional 50 bonus points available for the high game. So mathematically, Alexis could have won if she had essentially shot 300, and they both screwed up. That didn't happen early on. So it's really between Samantha and Celeste, with Samantha having to win by roughly 50 pins over Celeste to get this title, assuming that Samantha has the high game. So a couple different variables over there. Over here, it's a little more straightforward. It's just Majeske at 132 and Tez at 155. With the 50 bonus pins up for grabs, that's basically a winner of this game takes all. It doesn't come into play there. So straightforward and scratch, and a lot more complicated than handicap. We'll see how it plays out.
A point for total pin, like right in the extra.
So we have Cortez and Sven playing each other on the left, and Tez is not going to be happy. I got the video right over here now. As that's a whiffed spare in the 5th to shrink his lead down to only 9 pins through 5 frames, and he's not happy about it over there. Over here, we also got to factor in the handicaps, of course. A nice shot from Sellers there in the 4th frame. She's getting 37 pins, Alexis is getting 18, and Celeste, who we haven't seen bowl yet, is getting 55. So, huge advantage for Celeste, but not an insurmountable one. Sellers has something to say about it. Alexis essentially had to strike out for 290 there. It didn't happen. She's in big trouble, but what she would love to do is catch Samantha if possible and move from 3rd to 2nd. That's still well within reach. Coming off her runner-up finish in Kingman, our last regular season event that she was at. This will be Celeste's high finish of her career from right here in Tucson. While Sam is a 2-time champ, having won the Arizona Invitational last year. High hit for Celeste. That's her 3rd 8 split in 4 frames. Unfortunately, Sam hasn't taken advantage of 2 9 misses of her own in the 1st and 3rd. Nice shot from Alexis. Gonna need a lot more of those and some help. So far she's getting it, but that's a nice split conversion from Valdez here. She led most of the qualifying rounds, qualified at plus 117, that was 1st. Meanwhile, Majeske owned the qualifying round in the scratch division. He led all 5 rounds at plus 123 after 5. Big double from Sellers. Sven lost the lead to Ben Canfield when he fired 269 and got bonus pins. And then lost it again to Cortez when he shot 260 the last game to jump into the lead. But it's all under the bridge at this point. It's simply winner of this game wins the title. Sven up incredibly quickly at the 4 pin. He doesn't waste much time. They have to hurry up in Sweden because there's limited daylight available, and they just got to keep it going. We lost the daylight a long time ago here in Tucson, as we didn't start until 5 o'clock this afternoon. A late start time and an early start time tomorrow, so it's going to feel like nearly constant bowling for today's players. Come on, boy. Samantha with the strike working in the 4th. Well, unable to catch that double in the fifth. It's another 9 count. She's got to make these spares to stay in the match. Oh, yeah. Best shot of the match for Celeste, right in the 1-3, her first strike of the title match. Here's Tez now leading by 12. Make it 22 as he recovers from that missed 5th frame with the double in the 7th and 8th. Looking to win his 27th career JBT title and creep ever closer to Jacob Buttriff on that list. Second spare of the match for Sellers. Majeske getting into must-strike mode here. He can now only strike out for 202. Cortez right now going at a 205 pace, 9 spare strike the rest of the way. Win or lose, Alexis has one more game to go, just like she did in Kingman. It'll be her and Heather Penitzer taking on each other in the women's series title match. No, and Majeske misses that spare, and that's going to pretty much ice it over there. Sven was looking for his first career title. He's got a high finish of 2nd a couple times, and it looked for all the world that this might be the breakthrough event, but now not so much. Has to strike out here. No, and instead it's 4/5 of the church. And only 1 strike in this title match after looking so good all day long. Swedish curses are flying throughout the bowling center. 6-1's gonna do it. He's gonna wrap it up over in scratch. Tez is gonna win his 27th. Coming off a fine performance in Team USA trials. Again, as a 14-year-old, kids, this is a 14-year-old nearing his 30th career title. Something like 25 of them in scratch either, so it's not like he racked them up, you know, in the getting pins division.
Sven just notified me that his name is not Sven anymore.
Romo Majeske over there. Romo, of course, is Swedish for, no. Tez coming on your screen, firing another ball in the pocket. He's going to end up in the 230s if he goes out all the way. Congrats to him. Hopefully we'll have a good finish here in handicap. Make sure to watch part 2 for it.